Somebody please explain to me how this keeps happening. I don't know how, I don't know why, but somehow, some way, early this morning, ladies and gentlemen, Bandai Namco just leaked Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, and this is absolutely insane. So in today's video, we're going to be going over this very leak, which is long gone by now, obviously, but the internet saves everything, and what this could possibly mean for us moving forward. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's hop right in. So what you guys are seeing on your screen right now is the screenshot that is going hugely viral pretty much everywhere right now, because Bandai Namco's Southeast Asia YouTube page accidentally made a playlist for Dragon Ball Age 1000 and titled it Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Something tells me that that title wasn't supposed to be changed to Xenoverse 3 until like this time next year, but hey, I guess mistakes happen. This is one of the biggest leaks that I've ever seen, man. Just outright calling this Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 when we don't know the first thing about the game yet. And I know that they were trying their best to keep that title hidden, at least for right now. This is, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, this is driving up hype for this game even more than it was when we first saw the trailer. I'm just gonna keep it all the way real with you, because Xenoverse 3 is the title that people want to see. Sometimes it's more of like a vanity thing. We kind of can get the feel that this would probably be Xenoverse 3, at least in some capacity, but now that we're getting this leak, this is pretty much confirmation for us that somewhere later on down the line, just like with Gexen Squadra, going from Project Multi to Gexen Squadra, Dragon Ball New Game Project Age 1000 will eventually more than likely be changed to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Now, what could this mean for us moving forward? Again, guys, I don't know how or why this keeps happening. Honestly, I feel like this was just an honest mistake. They weren't supposed to title it this yet, or maybe this is just another marketing ploy. You never know with these big billion-dollar companies. Who knows what the real intent of this was? This could have been just something to drive up hype, and it definitely has. I mean, this is gonna just blow up all day today, or it could have just been another mistake. But if this was a mistake, somebody might be getting fired, man, because this is one of the, again, this is one of the biggest leaks that we've ever seen, and I just can't bring myself to feel like this was purposeful, because we haven't even gotten to Battle Hour yet. At Battle Hour, we're supposed to know, get a lot more information surrounding the game, maybe find out who this character's name is, a little bit of his backstory. Is he really a Saiyan, or is this one of those things like in Super Dragon Ball Heroes where they can kind of, depending on, I guess, what world they're in, they get some of those powers, and Beat could use Ultra Instinct and all that stuff. Maybe this could be one of those situations. I mean, Super Dragon Ball Heroes and Dragon Ball Online, they kind of tie in together hand in hand anyway. So this could be a situation like that, but something tells me that this guy just might be a Saiyan. I mean, he has the Saiyan look, he has the Capsule Corp gear on. He could be. I don't know, you guys tell me. But one other thing that I want to show you guys, since we're all here right now, is if you're like me and there is a link to the playlist floating around. Unfortunately though, this is what happens when you click that link and you want to go verify if this playlist is actually called Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. The playlist is gone now. I think this happens when you change the name of the playlist, since the name of the playlist that you use the link from no longer exists, then this will come up. So I'm not gonna go on Bandai Namco's Southeast Asia page and verify if they changed it back to Dragon Ball game Age 1000 or not. That part doesn't really matter. But for right now, at least, this is more than enough evidence for me. I mean, the playlist is gone. They probably just renamed it back to Age 1000. This picture has been sent to me by people I trust, obviously. It's been getting spammed in my Discord DMs. It's all over Twitter right now. So I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys this, because Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 seems like it's actually real. But I mean, now that the cat's out of the bag, what does this mean for us moving forward? Now, one thing that does kind of suck, that if this leak is true, I'm sure that they had planned like a whole name reveal stream for Age 1000 and the change over to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. I'm sure that trailer was gonna be like one of the hardest things ever. Of course, this kind of gets ruined now, and I just, this is what Bandai does. Like, I know that they were gonna do a big reveal trailer or stream or something like that, but I mean, this does raise hype for the game, so I feel like that's true. And we can also go back and watch through this trailer again with a new lens now, with the lens that we know that this is probably gonna be Xenoverse 3. And I keep saying probably, allegedly, yada yada, because I still don't want to get anyone's hypes up. This is a massive leak, but anything can happen. But let's go ahead and watch through this trailer again, this time with the lens that this is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 now. Hopefully this clears up. I don't know why this is so low quality in the beginning. And it's on HD. Hopefully this clears up in a second, guys. I don't know why it will be doing that, but okay, there we go. So this is our guy for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. We still don't have a name yet. We don't know his race. We don't know his relatives. We don't know anything. We just know that he trains in Capsule Corp. He's decked out in the Capsule Corp gear. I still don't know what this GS emblem is. If this is something from Dragon Ball Online, Super Dragon Ball Heroes, or even Xenoverse 2, let me know down below in the comments, because I'm not too familiar. Maybe this is brand new, but I don't think I've ever seen this before. But our man's is decked out in all Capsule Corp gear. He got the vest on, the belt, the boots. So this is definitely somebody that has connections to Capsule Corp, as we know. Now, is this our time patroller in this game? Who knows? It's definitely our main character for right now, at least, though. And you know what, guys? If this does actually turn out to be revealed as Xenoverse 3, I guess our prediction of whoever showed up in the training room with him later on in this trailer, maybe it is Trunks or some distant relative of Trunks, since this is Age 1000 is like years after the end of Super and Z and all that. So I'm guessing that maybe that's some relative of Trunks, or that's Xeno Trunks, who's still, you know. See, now looking at this through the lens of Xenoverse 3, the way this is like animated, it makes a little bit more sense, because we thought that the jump in graphics from Xenoverse 2 to Xenoverse 3 was gonna be massive, right? Like massive as the jump from PS2 to PS3. So this is kind of reminding me of that jump a little bit. Okay, so now we're in the training room. I wonder, does that number on his shoulder mean anything? Number 7? I'm not sure. Again, if this has any significance to Dragon Ball Online or Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the 7 on this shoulder and the GS symbol on the other shoulder, please let me know down below in the comments. I love how the sound effects sound in this game already. And this is when the guy steps behind him. Now, actually, for some reason, I don't know why I just thought about this, but what if that's one of the androids? Like, what if that's Gamma 1 who's still working around Capsule Corp, which I don't know why he wouldn't be, right? Or what if that's like I said, it could be Trunks. What if that's another one of the androids? I don't know. This could literally be anybody. We can't tell who this is by their ankle and their shoe size, all right? But he turns around and he obviously knows them. So this has to be, it's one of those people, unless it's a new character. It would only make sense for that to be some relative of Trunks, Xeno Trunks himself, or like Gamma 1 or something like that. If it was Gamma 1, that'd be pretty cool though, I'm not gonna lie. Gamma 1 being like our narrator or whatever through the game. And this is when he transforms into a Super Saiyan 2. So let's watch that again. Is there anything we missed right here? So he turns around and obviously knows him. And this is when we do the look back to all the different races or whatever. I don't know necessarily if this is what that is, but once he like zooms in or selects Goku, then he turns into a Super Saiyan. Maybe I'm just reading way too far into this now because we got that big leak this morning, but I'm just trying to point out like every little thing. So this is his Super Saiyan transformation. And that's all we have for right now. 2027. But guys, looking through this with the lens of this being Xenoverse 3 now, it just feels different. Maybe that was the intent of this leak. I still feel like it was a mistake though. But if they wanted to, you know, garner more hype surrounding Dragon Ball Age 1000 / Xenoverse 3, this definitely did it. Now, what will be the fallback or the fallout from this in the coming days or even weeks leading up to Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2026? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't feel like this is the worst thing ever though, because people were really questioning this game just based off of that one trailer that we saw. And I kept saying, even in our breakdown of that trailer, that we have not seen any gameplay footage yet, and I don't think that is fair to judge a game before even seeing official gameplay footage. Like trying to judge it off of these cutscenes and stuff from this initial announcement trailer, we'll probably be really surprised on what the actual game looks like. But that is gonna do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. But fellas, more importantly, just get this in your head right now: Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 is real. Bandai Namco Southeast Asia with a big time oopsie this morning, but it's gonna be all right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this massive news down below in the comment section. Is this gonna, you know, spoil your excitement for the game, or did you know it all the time? This is why we've been calling it Xenoverse 3 from jump. Like, come on now, they can't pull a fast one on us like that when they're making mistakes like this. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about all this news down below in the comments. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, my boys. Xenoverse 3 is real.